All month long, we are celebrating the remarkable women in our community. These women were nominated by you and truly make a difference here in the Panhandle. This week, we introduce you to a local woman who has impacted the lives of thousands of children through her work with the Emerald Coast Children's Advocacy Center.
I've been doing this for almost, a quarter of a century, Lord. So just think about what we've done in the last almost 25 years.
Julie Porterfield has only worked 2 places, but the roles she's held are responsible for creating a lasting legacy.
I just felt like there was some path for me, and I really felt like God was going to lead me, but I had no idea.
Julie's career began at the state attorney's office in the early 80s. She started as a legal secretary before becoming a victim advocate.
I guess it was 1992. We had a fairly significant child abuse case where a daycare's owner had molested 4 or 5 little girls in the daycare. And so we worked through that case with those children. The man was convicted.
The case opening Julie's eyes to a need in the community.
The group got together after that and thought, this system was not created for children. It's not a system created for kids.
And from that realization came the Emerald Coast Children's Advocacy Center, a safe place for children in Walton and Okaloosa counties who have been abused, neglected, or assaulted. The center brings together all the services they need in one place.
At the time, the state attorney said, do whatever you can to help them. I was in administration, so I started writing the grants and help with some of the hires and whatever they needed.
That help turned into something much bigger. Julie became the founding CEO of the Emerald Coast Children's Advocacy Center, and in 2000 they opened the first facility in Niceville.
I worked a lot of hours, right? It was just probably 50, 60 hours a week, because when I started there were 3 of us employees, right? So tackling all that with a lot of great volunteers and other supporters.
At the time, Julie was also a new mom. This gave her a new perspective in the office, but it also made it challenging.
At the time, my son was 2, and so I just remember one night I was there a little bit late, and there was a child in my office, and I was, it was a really bad case, and they happened to tell me what happened, and you just listen, and I just went home, and I'm like, I don't know if I can go back.
But even on her toughest days, Julie says providing a support system for the kids keeps her motivated.
The ones you do save, that hope and healing makes the difference of why we're here and do the work we do.
It's that mindset that led the Emerald Coast Children's Advocacy Center to expand their reach.
We've seen over 16,000 kids since we opened.
In 2016, they opened a second facility in Defuniak Springs. But for Julie, this isn't where the work stops.
My goal is, and I probably won't see it in my lifetime, but you never know, right? Anything's possible, but that I'd love to hang the closed for business sign on both of the centers, because children are all living free of abuse and neglect.
For other women with ambitions like hers, Julie has a few words of advice.
I think you have to believe that you can do it and that you're valued. And, I think, being able to find mentors to help you. I've had a lot of mentors over the years, finding mentors who believe in you and can help guide you to be the best you.
And that is what makes Julie a remarkable woman.
As for what's next for Julie, she says plans are in the works to renovate and improve the Emerald Coast Children's Advocacy Center's Niceville facility.